Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start off with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. And for this tutorial, I'm going to use the Viseart Golden Hour palette, and you can totally get this at Sephora or Beautylish, and you can definitely play with this palette. There's different varieties of shades. So the first one I'm going to pack that onto the lid is this cream shade. And then I'm going to take this burgundy shadow, which this is a shadow that made me want to get this palette, honestly, and it's just so pretty. I'm going to outline and create that line where I'm going to do my cut crease. And I'm using a really small brush from Morphe, and I'm going to just map that out, and then I'm going to blend that line so that it's not super harsh, but we are going to go over it one more time in a little bit. So I'm going to take this brown shade, it's like this chocolate eyeshadow color, and I'm going to blend that out into the crease, and it did diffuse it really well. I'm talking about the burgundy shade. It diffused the burgundy shade really well, and then I'm going to go back and outline that area one more time so it's a little bit more pronounced and I can see where I can cut my crease. So I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette, and I'm going to take the warm shadow in that palette and blend that into the crease. So this is going to be another transition shade besides the burgundy and the brown from the Viseart, and I'm going to make sure I blend that out really well. And I'm using different brushes from Wayne Goss. It's his eyeshadow collection. Now I'm going to use this concealer from MAC Pro Longwear, and I'm going to basically clean up the lid area. So make sure that you clean it very well, and you can use any concealer. I prefer the MAC because it dries down and is not a very creamy consistency. And I'm going to take this light gold shade, it's like this champagne gold shade, and I'm going to pack that onto the lid, and I'm going to go from inwards of the inner eye all the way to the middle of the eye, but I'm going to apply some matte shades in the outer eye so it can be a transition. Now I'm going in with that burgundy shade and packing that onto the outer eye and making sure that it's a good blend transition from the gold to the burgundy. And then in the Viseart palette, I'm going to take this black shadow and I'm going to pack that onto the outer eye. And this is a really good black shadow. I like the fact that it's super matte and it doesn't have any shimmer, and it's easy. These eyeshadows in general are easy to blend and work with. So I'm going to take that burgundy shade and kind of topping it into the outer crease, but not all the way in. I'm just blending everything out so it can look very smoked out in the outer eye. I'm going to remove that tape, and once I'm done doing that, I'm going to apply that same cream shade that I apply all over the lid, and I'm going to apply that on the brow bone. For my eyes, for the eyeliner, I'm going to use the Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Gel Liner, and I really like this one from the drugstore, and I'm going to use this small tiny angle brush from Wet n Wild. For my lashes, I'm using the Shop Eden Rose Lashes in Bossy, and I'm going to coat my lashes with the Lorac Pro Mascara. Moving on to the face, I'm going to use this Ordinary primer. They have different ones, but I would prefer the silicone one, and if you can't wear silicone, you can get a different one from their line. And for my foundation, I'm using a stick foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their stick foundation, and I really like this one. I haven't worn it in a long time, and I just came back to using it and I love it again. And for my under eyes, I'm using the NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer. And for my highlight, I'm going to use a liquid first before I go in with a dry, powder highlight. I'm using the one from City Color Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Gold. And then I'm going to do my under eyes. I already have a full face foundation routine, so if you definitely want to check that out, I have 2 of them, but I'm going to list the summer one, and then I'm going to list the other one right after. So for my bronzer and blush, I'm going in with the same palette. This is the BH Cosmetics Classic blush palette, and I'm going to contour and then apply some blush. And I really love that this is a pigmented palette for such an affordable price. They also go on sale if you're wondering. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit palette, and oh my god, it just gives you that nice sheen. It's not glittery, it's not too powdery, it's just the perfect highlight. It gives you that nice glow, and it looks beautiful within like direct sun. And I'm going to contour my nose with the NYX blush in taupe. I'm gonna apply some highlight on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. And for the eyes, I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in the shade Whiskey. And it's not an all matte dark brown shade, but it's like this light brown shade. And I'm going to go back into the palette and apply some shadow in the inner eye, and also dust the brown shade under the eyes. Nothing too serious. And for the last finished touch, I'm going to use the Kalon Cosmetics setting spray, and I'm going to fan that out so it doesn't mess up my eyeshadows. So for my lips, I'm going in with this lip pencil from NYX Cosmetics. This is in the shade Mauve. And for the liquid lipstick, I'm going in with Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Flurries. And this is like one of their newest shades. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you like this makeup tutorial, and I am going to play with their palettes a little more and include them into my channel, and you can have a variety of different ways of doing this kind of look with this eye palette. So thank you so much guys for watching. Leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and like my video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Bust this.